Hello, my name is Paige Gates, and today I will be interviewing Adam Smith.
Hi, Paige.
Hi, Adam. So, Adam, what is the best type of government in your opinion?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Paige. I believe that in the best government, economy should be a free market system. I think that a person who benefits themselves by their own labor is also a benefit to society. And interestingly, in my 1776, The Wealth of Nations, I told Great Britain that keeping the US was not worth the monetary cost of war.
That's interesting. So, do you think people are capable of governing themselves?
Well, I think yes. Government usually causes chaos, and without its influence, social harmony could be reached, and the world would be much more orderly and a progressive place. Individuals should be able to follow their own self interest without government approval or pressure.
Hmm. So, could you explain your theory of the invisible hand ruling over people?
Yes, I think so. In my book, I wrote, "Man intends only his own gain, and he is led by an invisible hand to promote an end which was not part of his intention. By pursuing his own interests, he frequently promotes that of the society more effectually than when he really intends to promote it." In other words, I believe that people will naturally invest time and money into what will get them the most reward, and they are guided by an invisible hand while doing this.
That's a very interesting theory.
Thank
So, what do you think is necessary for society to progress?
Well, I believe that if individuals act in their own self interest, the economy will progress.
Then, what are your views on economics?
Well, I oppose the mercantile system. I believe that government restrictions on imports do nothing to help increase the country's wealth. In my book, The Wealth of Nations, I explain my views of free economy. It states that the government should not be involved in the economic process, but it should provide infrastructure, copyrights, and patents to further encourage the free market system. Furthermore, I believe that there are three natural laws that govern economic life. The first law, of self interest, explains that individuals work for their own benefit. Second, the law of competition describes how competition forces people to create better products. Finally, the law of supply and demand shows how good how goods should be produced at the lowest possible price to meet demands of the free market system.
Those are some pretty interesting laws you got there.
And it took me a while to come up with them.
Yeah, I bet. So then it took you a while. So how did you eventually come up with this theory?
Well, I attended Glasgow University where I studied moral philosophy. A few years later, I was appointed professor of logic at Glasgow and then chair of moral philosophy. By this time, I already knew the solution to our economic troubles. My education and logical approach to problems led me to my answers.
So then, what do you think the appropriate relationship between church and state is?
Well, unlike the church, I do not believe that self love is a bad thing. And I also do not believe that God intervenes with the lives of people on a daily basis. I believe that God made the universe and then he stepped back and watched us.
So, do you think people are born good or evil?
Hmm. Well, I do not believe that humans are born evil or selfish. I think that they are social and they enjoy seeing others experience happiness at their own expenses. Naturally, people want others to be happy.
Well, that's all the questions for today.
Thank you. It was interesting answering all those questions.
Yeah, until next time.
All right.